Speaking of tricks, should I trick you into taking this great product under your wing?
You think yours is you'll have to trick me to doing it?
Damn, you're right. Oh, I said a bad word. That's how upset I was about that fail. That's how upset I was about it.
You.
I was
this
so
is a family-friendly show. God damn it!
Okay, pitch your product.
What, my product?
You're already losing. You're already losing now.
No.
Well,
okay.
Shark Tank. Well, hold up. Shark Tank's not a family-friendly show. I've seen some episodes where they be.
You're an. Get the out of here.
Oh! Mine is less of a product and more of a service.
Okay, I'm interested now. Go ahead and bring up your.
Right.
I believe you have a visual.
All right, are you seeing this?
Yep. Oh no.
Right. So as you let me actually press present here. Can you see that?
Oh, I'm seeing it.
Like it's full screen for you?
It's full screen and everything.
All right. This is Uber Clean.
Okay.
Clean the way you want it, but don't clean it yourself. That is similar to Uber's slogan, which is get it the way you want it or something. I'm not sure. Mine's better. This is obviously just a prototype of the service. That's why Uber, I have in the parentheses there, Uber's probably trademark.
Okay.
But yes, my service is Uber Clean.
Do you have an idea of what you'll change it to if that becomes a legal issue?
I think maybe just
super
maybe we'll just
clean.
Put maybe just put an S at the beginning. Super Clean.
Okay.
Anyway, let's go to the next slide here.
Oh, what?
So Uber Clean is loosely based on Uber and or Uber Eats. As you can see, I have some maize.
I have some questions. No, actually, I'm not going to ask those questions.
So instead of a food or a ride, people come to your house and clean.
That person?
So which person?
Are these 3 real employees? And can we request employees? Can we request cleaners? Asking for a friend.
Okay, a couple things to note here.
Because that guy on the right, I really want him to come clean my house.
Yeah, that guy really freaked me out. I don't know why I put him on
His
here.
piercing eyes, they're looking into my soul. They're so blue.
His teeth are so crisp.
Everything about him. Anyways, carry on.
Look at that smile. Anyway, so yes, you can request cleaners, but this is not an employee-based service here.
Okay.
Similar to Uber Eats, anyone can sign up to be a Uber cleaner.
Yeah.
And yeah, so you just download the app and you'd become an Uber cleaner, and you would take jobs just like you take rides on Uber or just like you pick up food for Uber Eats. You would have your own cleaning supplies, and Uber Clean would compensate you a little bit for that cleaning supplies, just like Uber does for gas. And obviously you'd be rated, on a scale of 1 to 5 stars to your cleaning services. And anybody can do it. And because a lot of the time you just want somebody to clean for you. But you don't want to have a maid service, No. But sometimes after a big party, you might need to clean up. That brings us to my next slide. There's a lot of problems here.
Okay.
And here are the problems that Uber Clean is overcoming.
Okay.
Number 1, cleaning is gross and time consuming, especially after a big party. As I was saying, you have a big party, you have a rager, absolute rave,
Okay.
You've had one of those.
Yeah, totally. Throw those all the time.
So, right. And you know what it's like afterwards.
Yep, totally.
A total mess.
A total snooze show.
Right. So, red Solo cups all over the place.
Yeah.
Vomit on the walls.
On the ceiling?
On the ceiling.
Just pee everywhere but
except
the toilet.
for the toilet.
What are the odds about to said that?
I would say puke around the toilet, but the pee too. Just your house is trash after a big party, and you're hungover. You're super hungover.
Yeah,
and you just want to whip out your phone.
Okay, After what I said.
And you want to press a couple buttons and have somebody come over and clean your apartment.
Okay.
You know. Second problem. That brings me to the second problem. You're lazy. And not just you, but
Good.
the general public. I'm lazy. You're lazy. Everyone's lazy now and then.
Yeah.
And sometimes you just do not want to.
See, you know what they say. You know they say like capitalism breeds invention or whatever, but really capitalism breeds new creative ways to be lazy.
Yeah, laziness breeds
That's what it
efficiency.
is. Yeah. Laziness breeds ingenuity.
Efficiency. Oh yeah, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, put that on a t-shirt. Which brings me to my third problem here, which is cleaning is a specialized skill that some people apparently don't possess.
Absolutely.
And this is very true.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody has that messy friend that is just extremely messy. Doesn't take showers.
Oh, well,
you just cannot be at their place.
Is someone going to come shower them?
Which brings me to my next point.
Oh, no.
Our objective
I
is
think
to
you
provide
forgot to take the watermarks off your picture back there.
What do you
1, 2, 3 RF. Sponsored by.
This is on the look. That's why I'm sharks. I'm asking for money to buy stock
royalty-free images.
Right.
You. We're all out.
But we will have fast in your pocket on the spot cleaning service like no other.
You kind of said that. Did you need a slide to say that?
I would like to reference this young man here with the phone. I don't know what app he has there.
That looks like
I don't know
Snapchat, but like
I don't know what that is,
okay.
but what that should be is Uber Clean, the app.
How much are you asking? And for what percent equity?
I am asking for.
How much do you estimate this would cost to launch this?
I think we're looking at a $50,000 start.
$50,000 is not a small amount of money.
And what would be the business model, considering it's not like you don't purchase anything? What percent of the money goes to you?
Well,
a percent of
basically
the charge to get the cleaner?
Every question that might Lauren actually had this question as well, is how they would charge. So there would be it would have to be ranked. So let's say you are the wanting someone to clean your house.
Okay.
You just had a huge rager. All your friends with it was there. Jason Momoa probably came and absolutely slammed some back. Post Malone was there playing beer pong.
Of course.
It was crazy. Messy. Yeah, super messy. Those are the two messiest celebrities I can think of.
Whoa. Why the long hair slander? They just both have long hair. Is that the problem?
I'm pretty sure Post Malone has a buzz cut now.
No, that's sure he does now. You're right.
Yeah. Anyway, they're just ragers, you know?
Yeah.
They're just absolute party hogs. They're party animals. Anyway, let's say you threw that rager. Post Malone didn't clean up at all. He just left. Not very friendly of him. Probably doesn't happen often. I think he's a great guy. But let's say this just one time happened.
He had a concert.
And right. So what you'd do is you'd take a picture of your mess, and you would send that to, and you'd ask for it to be cleaned. And a cleaner, someone who's signed up to do the app, would see that, and they have prices that are recommended for amounts of mess. Does that make sense? And so they would say, "Oh, that looks like a level 5 mess out of 1 to 10 or something."
Yeah.
And they'd say, "So I'm going to charge a level 5 mess." And then this level 1 to 10 mess. Yes, exactly, because
keeps prices down.
Right, because if you think that you just submitted a level 10 mess, but somebody says that's a level 8 mess for me, then you're going to rate that person 5 stars. You know, like, oh my gosh, they just did this for what I think is a level 10 mess.
And then someone else could be
like,
I'll charge you a level 7 mess and get that done.
Right. So that there becomes, but then there's also like, well, I'm going to charge you, a level 9 mess, but I'm really close by, so I can get there a lot sooner.
True.
So there becomes kind of this.
It's all confusing sounding.
Well, that brings me to the next point.
Okay.
The target audience is party hosts, college students, rich people, workaholics, alcoholics, single moms, and lazy people.
Alcoholics.
Yeah, I mean, Think about it. Think about That brings me to the next slide. Market trends.
Okay.
So as you see here, studies show that people do not often use butlers. Now don't bash the Quora post. Let me read this. Do rich people have maids, butlers, and housekeepers? This guy asked.
Howard Galt.
Howard responded. He's an investor in stocks. Okay, and he responded and said, "In the United States, I haven't known of any rich people who have done that in about 30 years. My stepdad had a billionaire client who had what used to be called a manservant." He drove her around, greeted you at the front door, etc. However, she was in her 80s and was still living as if the world was in 1935. So obviously, that just really speaks to what my point is, and to say that nobody is employed as butlers, maids, or housekeepers anymore. Okay, it's a dying art.
Okay.
And my app, Uber Clean, is going to revitalize the industry. And here you can see on the right,
something no one wants. I don't think these are the stats to show if you're trying to pitch someone. You should be showing like, oh, this is a really growing industry. Here's how we can capitalize on it. Not, it's dying. I'm going to try to bring it back.
No.
I don't really think that's the most convincing argument.
No, I showed you.
You really thought you did something.
Next slide.
Whoa, you made a design. That's cool.
Yeah, that's the logo. Uber Clean, the app. Get Uber Clean in a matter of minutes. But see, Uber Clean as in like get really clean.
Yeah, that's cool.
Type in the address, the size of the mess, and an Uber cleaner will be there within minutes.
Wow. Is that the last slide?
Thank you. I Uber hope you liked my presentation.
That doesn't work. If Uber is supposed to be a pun on super, you wouldn't say I super hope you liked my presentation. You could say I hope you liked my super presentation. Or even I hope you super liked my presentation, not I super hope.
Well, so would you buy?
Okay, honestly, it is better than I thought it was going to be. I honestly think there's some potential there. It's interesting that you chose, unless you have anything else you'd like to add to yours, I'll go on to mine.
No, please continue.
It's interesting that you chose about, cleanliness, that kind of thing, because mine is also in that same realm. Let me go ahead
all right.
And go live here so you can see it.
Right, I'm watching.
Mine is called Mask That Scent. Making protection perfection.
Wow, we went a similar direction.
We did go in a similar direction. Next one.
Okay.
So here we go. COVID-19. We all hate it, right?
Yeah.
And I think we can all agree that as much as we might not want it to, we're probably going to have to deal with, masks and all of this stuff for probably at least a couple more years, honestly.
Sure.
Of like certain places going to do it. It's going to be a slow fade out is what I'm getting at,
Sure.
We all hate it. That's, in fact, I've got the stats to prove it. Face masks, okay? Everyone likes staying safe, but no one likes the feel of face masks. Just look at the statistics. People who think they're comfy, people who do not. You can't argue with that.
What's your source?
Common sense, Carter. Common sense.
Good source.
Here's reasons why you might not like it. They stink. You'd be wearing it. You'd be sweating in that thing. You get a whiff of that. It's like, whew. They hurt.
Yeah.
When you get that around the ears, it starts pulling on your ears all day and you look like Dumbo when you take it off and you're just like,
no, it hurts. For me, it's like the beard. It's like it gets stuck in your beard and
they itch. Yeah. And sometimes it'll get caught when you pull it and it pulls the hair. It feels like you're getting your beard hairs plucked. And then
it grabs like the glasses, and every time I try to take the mask off, it yanks the glasses.
Yeah, exactly. Horrible. These are all reasons you can hate them. Even, know what? And it's such a polarizing issue. Whether you like them, think they're best or not, they still suck. Everyone agrees on that.
Yeah.
The solution. Mask that scent. Okay, I'm going to have to move my screen. I can't read what I wrote here because I got two screens. Not just scented, but comfy too. Turning a burden into a luxury. My product will not only be scented, but will come with all sorts of features to improve comfort, such as ear guards and a fuzzy chin. You want to know?
So, Okay, so these are scented masks? Is that what I'm getting at?
They're scented masks. Okay, I'll get into how they are scented here in a little bit. But they also have little soft parts on the ears, so they're not just like tugging on your ears all day. And the worst part for me, people always complain about like the breathing in it, and that never bothers me. What bothers me is it freaking itches my chin all day. You know what I mean? You're at work and it just like itches up a storm.
Right.
And so I've always wondered why they don't do this. Obviously, you can't make the whole thing fuzzy because that'd be annoying. But why don't they just have like a nice, like soft, like some fuzz or some like fake fur down around where the chin is, like some silky stuff, or just on the inside.
You know, like those nice fuzzy socks.
Yeah. Like, why don't they have that, like, all the way up just, like, to right where the bend in your chin is, you know what I mean? Like, right where it starts to become your mouth. Just stop there. It won't get any fur in your mouth. It's not long. It's just, like, that little, like, really thin, fuzzy stuff. That's all it would take. And I don't know why it doesn't exist. So we'll solve that. But the mask, or the scent is obviously the main event here. Let's meet the team. The geniuses that created the next revolution. We have... Can I help you?
Sorry.
Can I help you?
It just seems like that. I recognize that picture.
Really? Huh. I wonder why. Well, he's a very famous man. First, we got Jacob Andrews, the CEO and founder of Mask That Scent. We've got Jake A. Andrews, the lead engineer who came up with this product.
Same last name.
Yeah, it's a little odd, I guess. Common last name. You got Mr. Andrews, the head of marketing, to really get the product known.
Same last name.
I think that might be his first name, actually. I'm not sure. I don't know him personally. And then we got J-Dog 3000, our music producer. He made a really catchy jingle. I don't have the sample here today. I was talking with him. He tried to make it, and it did not work, so he ditched it. But it'll be out. He'll drop it.
I'm crying.
So that's the team. Basically how it works. I honestly, unfortunately, can't remember which slides I have, so I don't want to just like get ahead of myself. So I'll explain a little bit about what Jake A. Andrews told me about the product, how it kind of works.
Right.
Basically, you buy like the main pack, right? And that's the mask that has the ear guards and the fuzzy chin. And what it has is it has a little slip in it, a little like place where you can slide in something. And that's where you slide in the scents. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So you can get different ones. You don't have to, you're thinking like, these masks are going to be expensive because they've got all this fancy stuff and you got to buy a different one for different scents, or like what if the scent runs out? No, you just get a little pack. Like you'd buy tissues.
They're customizable.
Exactly. You pull one out, you slide one in, and when you slide it in, it'll change what it looks like. You know what I'm saying? So you can get different designs. I'm thinking you can have like a mint flavored one or scented one, so you can smell like mint all day. Other people will think your breath smells great. It's a great idea. But I have some frequently asked questions. We anticipated your questions. I said, what is the price? I put around $100. But this is... It comes with a lot of stuff.
One mask?
Yeah. Well, with the base mask plus a pack of scented inserts.
Okay.
Question number 2: are they edible? Absolutely. Why, you might ask? For when you get hungry, you just eat the mask.
So that's a follow-up question to a second frequently asked question.
Yeah. And. But keep in mind, now you might be thinking it's $100. I'm just going to eat it. That's $100 meal. But that's where the slides come in. You don't eat the whole thing. You take the slide out and you can eat that. And it tastes like whatever it's flavored or scented. Isn't that genius?
This product has gone everywhere. Is this the last slide?
No, there's one more, I think, but I think it just wraps it up.
Okay.
Did you have a question? Another question? This is the place to ask them.
Let me think. I have several. I guess my first question is, what are these things made out of that they last in the mask? Which great slogan, last in the mask, but are also edible, but are also scented. And are they scented what they taste like? Like, are they scented cinnamon roll and then you eat them and they taste like cinnamon roll? Or when you say that they're edible, you can eat them. But like,
I'm going with more you can't eat them. I don't think they're going to be the best experience, but I'm not going to say they're going to be the worst. But think about this. What's a big problem with masks right now? Right? All these disposable masks, you throw them away. Lots of pollution, these things are just going in the ocean. You seen the videos like the birds with it around their neck and stuff? It's sad. This solves that. You just eat it.
Okay. So really the answer to the question should be they're biodegradable, not yes, they're edible.
Well, you're not going to get sick. We'll make them out of all natural ingredients. Here's the thing. Okay, maybe.
No, okay.
Maybe it's not. Maybe you can wear the mask without the scent stuff in it, and it still works as a regular mask. But you can take that out and also eat it, and it makes it smell good.
You haven't explained how I make money, which is the most important thing.
Because there's no chance of you making money on this.
Why now, you might be asking? Why now?
Yeah, why now? I have been waiting for this.
Like I said, we're all going to have to deal with this crap for quite a bit longer. Might as well make it funky and fresh.
I like that. What's the little logo you got here? With the dots.
These people are just people enjoying their life. These dots were just the default in the Google Slides. Honestly, I don't know why that is what that is. The prompt was why now, so I don't know what that has to do with why now. But that was the prompt it gave me. That's the logo. See, that's going to be our color scheme.
It seemed like you just decided that.
No, I didn't. Our head of marketing decided that. Whatever his name was.
Oh, right. Yeah. J.K. Andrews.
Yeah. Each one of these dots represents a person. And each one of those people represents humanity. And humanity represents my product.
If this is a competition, I mean, normally Shark Tank is not really a competition with other products as much as it is, just a pitch for the sharks themselves.
I think our listeners and our fans are the sharks.
Worst presentation ever. I'm out.
Oh, that was mean.
It was horrible.
Mark, I just think you're being a bully. I mean, they might be
misguided. Okay, I am being a bully. Then they deserve to be bullied.
I would have to agree with Mark. I think it was the worst sales presentation I've heard.
You know what I think? You. You're a get the out of here.
Oh! Welcome to the real world.